Well, chit chat, kit kats. Oh my goodness. So, what I want to talk about today, I've been watching some of the videos for the Tesla and people that are doing camping in the Tesla. Now, I have to say, I would much rather have my Prius than the Tesla. Okay. While they say, it's cheaper in a way because but you've got that inconvenience of having to go and plug in, and it takes you half an hour to charge up. So you've always got to be looking for charging stations. Okay. The Tesla is not cheap, so I really don't think you're saving by having the Tesla. Now, also, they have the EV fires. They can, when those things go up, I just recently saw the video where the people had their car in the garage and it caught on fire. And when those go up, the EV, it's really toxic, and the fires are hard to put out. So I don't know, just on so many levels, I'm much happier having my Prius. Yes, I have to pay some money for gas, but I think it's a lot safer. I think there's more room a bit in the Prius, although don't take that for gospel because I don't really know how much room the Teslas have in them. I've only watched the videos, and from what they have in them versus what I have in my Prius, I am thinking that maybe that I have more room in my Prius than they have in the Tesla. Okay. And just seeing them, every time they go somewhere, they have to look at where's the next charging station and where do I go and how many miles, and it's just, I don't know. I'm not that impressed with the Prius. I mean the Tesla. I don't have to be looking for charging stations, etc. Now, I have to say, last night, where I was at, there weren't clouds, and I was able to open up the roof, and looking at the stars out there, it was lovely. Now, of course, you have that with Tesla as well. They have the roof thing that you can see the stars. But just overall, watching the Tesla camping videos, and then they're always, having to cook outside. They're doing that. I don't want to be outside. Like I said, where I was at for the last couple times, it was 45 mile per hour winds with 55 mile per hour gusts. Now, do you really want to be outside cooking in that? I don't. Okay. I'm nicely situated in my Prius, able to cook inside of there without any kind of a problem. So I'm absolutely loving my setup. I just don't get wanting to create a setup where, and I see some, even in the Prius as well, where they have the kitchen where they pull it out and you've got the back area up and you're cooking outside. But what about when it's raining? when you've got high winds, it's freezing ass cold out there, or it's, in the midst of summer and you've got, over 100 degrees out there. I just, I'll keep my setup where I can cook inside. I guess there's some advantages to being a carnivore, okay? Because the only thing I have to worry about cooking is meat. Okay, I'm not having to carry a bunch of vegetables and this and that and other things. Now the vegetables look lovely when you're doing a video. You've got the greens and the reds and all the colors, and it looks fabulous, and you're cutting it, and it's, let's face it, there's nothing really that exciting about watching you cook meat. So I don't do the cooking videos. But I can tell you that it is so much easier when you've got a refrigerator and the only thing you have to worry about is taking milk, meat, butter, cheese, okay? You can't believe how quick it is when you go to the grocery store. When you're a carnivore, it's very quick, okay? Very quick. So, anyway, that's all I wanted to say on that. It was mainly talking about the Tesla, which I've been watching some videos on people camping in their Tesla. Now, I guess the Tesla does have a camping mode, okay? Okay, that's fine. That's nice, but it's not really any different than setting your climate control in the Prius, okay? So I'm just going to leave that here. Tesla versus Prius V. I'm very happy with the Prius V. And for those reasons, I think I have a little more room in it. Yes, I pay for gas, but I get very good gas mileage. And I don't have to worry about where I'm going to find a charging station. And I'm not having to worry about the battery going up in flames, which the EV, sometimes they do. And when they do, it's toxic. I mean, I'm really, I don't know what's causing them to go up in flames and fires. I know in China, they are having really big troubles with their EV cars going up in flames. I mean, they're just not selling them so well because you see big lots of them and they're catching on fire. Okay. Something with that battery system, I think, is not fully worked out yet. So for me, I just happen to think that the Prius is a bit more reliable, and I feel safer in it than I would in a Tesla, okay? I hope to God none of them catch fire when somebody's camping in there. And again, when they do catch fire, the battery system in there is toxic and very hard to put the fires out. Now, maybe I'll get a lot of flack on this. I don't know. We'll see. But, just, that's just my opinion and my view. I'm sure that Tesla people would have an opposite view. Okay, and that's fine. That's, I hope they're really happy with their vehicles. Okay, but I'm just saying it from my point of view. I'm very happy to have the Prius, and I'll spend the little extra on gas. But I guarantee my car payments are way less than what they're paying for their Tesla. Okay. My car was like, $15,000 I'm paying for it, and theirs is like $60,000. something like that. They're not cheap, okay? So what I pay for my car payment and gas, I think is going to be way less than what they're paying on their Tesla payments. Okay. So on that note, I'll leave that here. I hope everyone's having a fabulous weekend, and I can't wait to get back out in the Prius and hit the road. Okay. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you online.